Why would they need to learn?
I don't know, 40k.
That's exactly why they shouldn't learn. Alright, so yeah, talking about the Flash and its super flop.
Oh yeah, did you see some of the ads for it?
Oh, are you
They
talking
were
about the whole
advertising
buy
fucking
one...
Batman.
Oh, did you hear about the whole buy one, get one free tickets for it?
No, oh my god.
If you go on like Fandango and other ticket sites, they're offering buy one, get one free for the tickets to the movie. It's doing that
Oh my
poorly.
god.
That's hilarious.
I've never seen that.
Surprised they haven't pulled it from the theaters already like they did with Morbius.
They can't. That just makes it seem even worse.
Nah.
Although with Morbius, they made a meme of just like, "Oh guys, we
John,
were
get
just
behind
all
me.
like busy that weekend. We promise we'll go and see it." And they kept it out for an extra 2 weeks.
Doggos. We've got doggos inbound.
Dogs are kind of
Here, dogs.
Bounce them back.
And that's a proper horde.
Oh my god. God damn it. John, you
You
were
got-
doing a good
go.
job going and keeping them back, but every time you shot them back, I missed my swing.
Nope.
Every one of your knockbacks made me pissed.
Well, I'm also playing keep away with trappers.
Alright.
Oh, no,
Well, why don't
that's
you
a
come
burster.
down to us?
Yeah, why don't you
Yeah,
call
like
me
I
that?
said, you gotta get down here.
Well, why'd you leave?
Because you gotta keep moving or else
Yeah.
you have to fight 30,000 bursters.
The game master knows when you fuck around.
It's like the
Yeah, make
equivalent
it
of a
out.
group of party members wanting to stay in a city so that way they can make a little bit extra gold for extra equipment. And then the GM starts throwing dragons at the city to flush them out.
Well, that just makes you want to protect the city even more, because now you're invested.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, you're invested. You still
And then
got the
town's supposed to
city.
let you mayor.
Awesome.
Right? Is that what happened to the town? Is that why you did the thing to the town in our campaign?
Which town? Which town? That's my hook. I fuck Starting City because everybody loves Starting City. Oh boy.
It's because of that one Greyhawk campaign we were in, isn't it?
Hello there.
No, because I ran Redguard before we did that, and I still.
Oh, no,
I
draw me,
always-
draw me.
No, you did not run Redguard before we
I
did
think we did.
Greyhawk.
Wrong direction, wrong
Greyhawk
direction.
was like one of our first ones.
I'm
Greyhawk
being
was
corrupted.
one of our first 5E ones. We did do Pathfinder first.
You even did it in the Red Guard sequel. Only starting
Yes.
town was a flying ship.
I did it in the Redguard sequel. I've done it in the Redguard prequel. I've done it in literally every single campaign I've run because it is such a fun hook to do.
Who's burning over here? Oh, Horty.
Don't mind me, just 1v1 to fucking Beast and Nurgle.
Hey,
He was
hey.
just playing. He was just
Oh,
playing
I'm down,
anyways.
I'm down, I'm down. Hey, I was there too.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you
Just
serious?
hold down E. Just hold down E.
Oh my goodness, two Ragers.
Oh my god.
Two Reapers
Hello,
are
two
laying
double
into
Reapers.
I was
us.
trying to take out the Ragers too, because I was.
And hello,
cleaning
double
them out.
Reapers over there
Yeah.
in the background, firing Reaper autocannons at us.
Yeah, and then there's a gunner behind them.
God damn. Fucking double Reapers with the Beast of Nurgle.
Yeah. And there were all the flamers that were there.
God. This game's really telling us about ourselves tonight.
That was a 4-pip, right?
That was a 4-pip.
Yeah. Okay, that's alright. That's to be expected.
Thank you for that sound, Small. 10 out of 10.
Would purge again.
Would purge again. Would sound again.
What do you
I think my favorite memes from the Titanic sub sinking, though, have been that the ghosts crushed the submarine because they got mad at the billionaires.
Yeah, there's like, rich people screwed us over when we died. We're not gonna let you keep coming down here.
Yep. Under pressure. Coming down on me. Coming down on you. Oh, wow. Yep. Yep. Ooh.
Okay, trying to find something. It's been so long since I looked through the Warlord cards.
Think about the people who ended up buying a ticket but had to cancel their ride on the Titanic. Yeah, they're probably reacting about the exact same way as these Titanic sub people who started coming out and saying, wow, that was almost me. And I love that the universal response is, oh, darn, that's so sad that you didn't get on.
Yeah.
I do love...
Gosh, diddly yarn.
I do love, because the disillusionment of billionaires being like these super society pillars is the reason that billionaires are destroying the planet in the way that they are. I love that that has been disillusioned, like, almost ubiquitously now. Alright, kids, we ready?
Damn Skippies.
Yeah, it seems like we as a society kind of got sick of their bullshit.
There we go. Heretics can't get you down, can they? I like over the other day, Ian and I were like having a really like we had the ADHD passion come out, and the fun thing about when you get two ADHD individuals in a room together, they just start feeding off of each other. And we were talking about like podcasts and shit, and one of our friends posted something, and it led to a tangent of we basically just reinvented hieroglyphics, and that derailed us so hard because it was like a really important conversation. It derailed us so hard we almost lost the plot on it, because like for 30 minutes we were just talking about, man, we just reinvented hieroglyphics. Look at that right here.
I had to backtrack so hard to figure out what the original fucking conversation was.
It was literally someone sent a meme that said, what can I say except delete this, as a reaction image, and it's Maui from Moana holding a Glock when he's saying, what can I say except you're welcome, but he's like saying delete this, pointing a gun at someone. And like literally all that is just a fucking reaction. Like reaction images are just hieroglyphics in the modern times. And then we basically just went through a post using emojis as hieroglyphics to talk to each other for about 30 minutes. It's one of
Oh
those
yeah.
things.
Wait, what was going on with the PS2? Yeah, you just come in tomorrow. I'll take care of it. But just let me know what's going on with it.
So Small is comparing the disillusionment with billionaires like the white lies your parents told you, like the microwave thing. Like, you'll go blind if you watch the microwave cook. I feel like at one point you would have gone blind because it didn't have the...
Oh, you absolutely
It didn't have
would go blind
the...
with early microwaves.
Yeah, because it didn't have the Faraday cage.
That's it.
That's actually
It
pretty
wasn't a
common,
lie.
but no, don't worry, we can swap it out. That's pretty common for that.
It wasn't a lie when they first came out. It was very much a thing that could happen.
Same case with a TV, because it was literally firing a beam of radiation at the screen.
Yeah, a cathode ray tube is literally just radiation if you get too close to it. Full of radiation.
Everything's radiation.
I have... You know, I actually... Oh, it did queue us into the 3-pip. I tried to queue us into a 4-pip, but I'd gone in and out of that menu so many times that I forgot to click the 4-pip that time. And just click play instead of clicking, you know, the mission to play. But that's fine. That's fine.
Alright, stop the fan. Oh. It does not defend. You open the door. Never mind.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever.
Such a good movie.
Ageless. It's one of those movies that's just written so well.
So I was watching something about Disney remakes and what would be a movie I would like to see remade, and I was thinking, you know what, Princess and the Frog could do with a remake.
I agree. I would like to see that. I enjoyed The Princess and the Frog. I admit
it's not a bad movie, but it could be improved.
Yes. It had
which is the reason to do a remake.
Yes, exactly. Do you know what's funny? One of the movies I wouldn't mind seeing a live action remake is one that will never get a live action remake. Atlantis. Atlantis would do great with a live action adaptation.
Well, that's pretty common, cassette head. We don't really need to test them like before they go out, because they're tested before it's put in the showcase. So it's been tested.
We have a crusher and a mauler. We have one less crusher.
Alright, I'm going to stand still and just try and tank.
Alright, they're dead. I'm gonna flop and furt.
Alright, Mauler's on me, so I'm cool.
That was on me.
Now he's dead.
There's another bulwark.
I've actually got armor piercing.
Someone threw a grenade!
Alright, I'm dropping down.
I got one of the grenadiers.
Okay. Gunners. Gunners down. Alright, area's mostly cleared.
There's another one. I know what's wrong with it. You ain't got no fire in them.
Sure, yeah, I'll check it out.
There we go. Got this head off. What is your chat telling you to check out, Kickers?
Oh, no. Someone picked up a PS2. They're having some issues with the door.
Oh. Is it like not opening, or is it?
Apparently it's making a noise, but I said I'll take a look at it.
I remember PS2s being a very noisy console.
Yeah, it's pretty common.
Yeah.
Noisy.
That's just how things used to be back then. Like, does it turn on? Does the game work? Great, that it's functioning as intended.
Yeah, no, I'll take a look at it. Oh, wow, you're a little cornered over there. I'm coming.
That was just normal.
I'm, who's the Rambo reference character in 40k?
Sly Marbo.
Sly Marbo. Yeah, I'm just Sly Marbo. I'm just Sly Marbo in it. Sly Marbo is just the fucking Chuck Norris of the Imperium.
God, I really want.
Oh, we got a big group over there.
You know who else has toxic radiation?
My mom.
My mom.
All right.
Whack, whack, whack. I'm the 3-pit blender. Do something about it. That sounded angry. Poxburster behind.
Good shooting.
You know, I like that you were like, what Poxburster, when John was the one who killed it.
I got
No,
the kill
it-
on it.
Ian got the kill. I was shooting it. It's just his shots deal a lot more damage than mine.
13,000 damage. 1,300 damage to be exact.
Yeah. I forget exactly what damage mine does, but it's not that.
Oh, that's what Ian should be the one killing those kinds of things. You gotta do a lot of damage to a specific spot.
Oh, your old PS2 was nice and quiet. I bet he even did the laundry for you too.
It produced cappuccinos.
Oh God. That's a weird way to be savage, but I'm here for it.
I also also used to shoot gold out of my ass.
That was such an unnecessarily fucking strong burn, but it was so fucking funny.
I didn't think it was that good.
It just tickled me. Because also the mental image of a PS2 fucking doing shit is really funny to me. God, I used to have like a lot. I used to be the console guy because, like, you know, like it was growing up. Some people like, well, I chose PlayStation. I chose Xbox. I saw pretty funny games, and I'm like, I want to do both of those.
There's always good on both.
And I was always the kid. Like I was like, okay, what do I have to what money making bullshit do I need to do to get to be able to pick up both of these things? Oh hey, Medicaid.
There's 3 of it. Oh, there's a clicker. Incoming.
Alright, we're still alive.
Everyone except from Ian. So me, John,
Oof, I just took another bomb to the face.
Ow.
Use cat
I
breakers.
just max in the face.
Alright, get your booty up.
I live.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But no, I'll check it out.
There's a sniper. I might get it.
It could be the rubber band on the drive.
Okay, let's move up these stairs.
On the drive.
Yeah, the way the tray opens is there's like a spool and a rubber band which pushes the tray out.
They are apparently making a sequel TV show to the Chicken Run movie.
Yes.
I mean, it could be interesting. I'm always of the mindset of everything has a time and a place, and if you wait too long, it's better to let one thing die to let another thing have its chance.
My question is Aardman Entertainment involved in it?
Yeah, that's a good question, Small. Are the original people involved in it? I hear Demon Host, I think.
Oh yeah, Battlestar is a great game. I knew you'd enjoy that one.
What's that? I don't like it.
Oh, yeah. I've detected a Demon Host.
That's a bomb, that's a bomb, that's a bomb.
I think the Demon Host is in the walls.
Alright, well, they can stay there.
Demon in the wall.
Burn the
I know
goddamn
where
walls!
it is, and we just haven't gotten there yet.
I'm expecting that to be a horror movie plot at some point, by the way.
Demons in
What?
the walls?
Yeah, just a demon living in the walls.
That's
It's
already
called
been a
The
thing.
Gate.
Yeah,
No.
the Gate.
Yeah, it's also called The Haunting of Connecticut.
No, those are corpses in the walls.
They turned into demons. They fermented. Boxburster.
Where? Alright, I'm going through. Wait, who's doing that? Oh, you.
Speaking of demons
There's a
in
guy
the walls,
standing right
there's
behind me. I
a
didn't even
gunner
notice
in
him.
the wall.
You're just standing behind and shooting me in the butt.
You know
I'm
it's
not
gonna be
talking-
the same medium, and all the voice actors are gonna be the same too. They believe that'd be really cool.
Oh,
not
even the
putting
problematic ones?
Who was the problematic voice actor on Chicken Run?
I think you forgot who the main character was.
I don't know who the actor was. You're correct.
Okay. He was in the Lethal Weapon movies. Mel Gibson.
Ooh, yeah, probably Mel Gibson is not gonna be making a return appearance.
He's still pretty well, liked in Hollywood.
I haven't seen a Mel Gibson anything since.
They've been a lot of small budget movies.
He's also mainly behind the scenes in terms of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Directing more stuff than acting in. I'm trapped.
Yeah.
That guy just literally came through a door that was not there before.
I heard him sprinting, and then I was like, oh, I wonder where it is. We should drop down a little bit.
Geronimo! Whoa, whoa.
Also, big cleave, big does great for everything.
Alright, dropping. I'm gonna push buttons. Yeah, Mel Gibson's busy doing, like, directing stuff more than any acting.
They're calling it the Dawn of the Nugget.
What is it, a prequel?
I have no idea, but that sounds awesome.
You guys watch any Wallace and Gromit stuff?
I did. I love Wallace and Gromit.
I watched many.
Yeah, I was watching a marathon of them like a couple weeks ago.
They're just so much fun. Do you know what I'm sad came out but didn't perform well enough to justify more sequels? The Pippin movie.
Pippin movie?
Do you remember Pippin? The reporter guy?
Tintin.
Tintin.
No, is it Pintin? No, it's not Pintin.
Tintin.
I know for Tintin, that's it.
That's what I just
I
said.
think we said 50 times.
I heard y'all saying Pintin, like Pinton.
No, Tintin.
Yes.
I don't know if it was supposed to be more than just a one-shot movie, but it is.
I do
They
not
just
need to
make
see
it
an
for
updated Escape from New York.
So it was because it was also it was a major anniversary for the comic series. But it was just, God, I really enjoyed the comics just because like they captured that like really fun kind of mystery adventure thing. It was like Scooby-Doo without being Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
And then the movie was just so fucking, it was entertaining to watch and it was really fun. And I'm sad that there won't be more of it because I could watch those kinds of movies all day long. Then again, I also am not that. Jesus Christ, the range people are a problem.
Yeah. I did some boosts on my gunner resistance.
I didn't mean to do that.
Well, this isn't even like gunners. This is like the mooks gunning us down.
Why not? Because I've seen Escape from New York. Escape from New York was good. I don't need to see a mediocre remake.
Yep.
I'd rather something original
Are you talking
than
about from LA or something else?
a remake of Escape from New York.
Yeah, I know, but like you're talking about a remake, which I'm thinking like, are you
You
talking
know, like
about?
someone saying, I think the context is someone saying like an actual remake of the Escape from New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to
No,
see a remake.
I feel you on that one. I thought Escape from LA was just hilarious.
Who remembers the Volcano movie from 1997?
Which one? Weren't there like two?
The first one. The first one. A
I
really
was born when that came out.
fucking dumb one. So there's this scene because it was when they were making disaster movies but had no idea how those disasters would actually play out. They just like someone was like, oh, a volcano, lava melts you instantly like the Terminator, right?
Yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
scene where this
You definitely
I
don't
don't even
skip
know what the
around like a
fuck they
frying
were.
egg on a pan.
they were like response servants or something. Like they're like people trying to like, you know, rescue people, but they're like the volunteers. They're not like the actual. They're like the engineers and the mechanics who are there to like try and keep infrastructure going. But they had to save people because like they were in a subway tunnel.
I mean,
guy
yeah,
was
the movie could be
carrying
good
out-
if it was different, but at that point, why not just do a different movie?
Yes. Oh, I wish more people would think with that train of thought. Fuck. Anyways, this guy pops out. Smallest posting walls of text that I'm not gonna scroll back through to keep up with. They wrote an entire different thing for each different voice actor, and I don't care enough to go back and look through it. It's either going to be good or it's going to be bad. Is the unfortunate reality of it.
So, does anyone care about them coming back with Rick and Morty, or is it dead to them?
I will give it a try because Rick and Morty's its type of humor always gets me. I love it, and you know, we played Voidigo the other day, Keckers,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
Voidigo captures that same energy. I will give it a try. I don't think it's gonna do as well, honestly, because it's like, it's Rick and Morty. It didn't succeed because of like the premise and everything. It succeeded because of every one element was perfectly tailored to every.
Whoa, what the hell? Whoa, okay, we got trouble. Alright, I'll stay on him. I'll keep him busy. Hit him, hit him.
Oh, he's on me.
Yeah, staying on them.
It's okay, I got boxes.
You gotta keep hitting them or else they're gonna lose aggro.
It's okay, I got boxes. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I got another box. Whoa! Whoa, that box brought him down pretty low.
Dude, that life bar.
So what happened there, Keckers? You threw the box, and I got a crit chainsaw hit in the same attack.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, like, the boxes do damage, but that was super damage.
This high small. I was mentioning that like the wall of texts for this Dawn of the Nugget thing are fine and all. I'm not scrolling back through to look at them because the basis of it doesn't matter who is on it. It's either going to be good or it's going to suck. There's no in between when people make nostalgia plays, because either they made it because they liked it and were inspired, or they made it because they're lazy and they want money. It's usually because they're lazy and they want money.
Did you see all the individual nonsense things for the Flash? Like
all I know is that Ezra Miller is still involved in it, and that to me is insane.
Okay, here's what they did with that movie. They tried to make it more of a... Alright, first of all, it's a Flash movie with absolutely zero Flash villains in it.
Yeah, I saw one of the commercials for it. It's like the best Batman you've ever seen. The Flash! I'm like, what the fuck?
The movie starts off in Gotham, dealing with the aftermath of an attack from a Batman, like, mob villain. And then...
Okay.
I'm just gonna, like, spoil a bunch of the Flash for people.
I mean, I'm not gonna see it, and I don't think anyone is gonna see it because of how bad it is.
I don't know about anybody in your chat.
They're probably not gonna see it either. Spoil away.
Cause that head, you mind me spoiling some Flash stuff for you? Let me know.
Yeah, tune out for like 5 minutes if you don't want to get Flash spoiled.
Flash splatted.
If you don't want to get Flash spoiled. You'd hate to ruin your dive.
I wish there was Scramber in this.
You wish there was what?
I wish there was Scramber.
What's a
wall
Scramber?
Climbing. It's when you jump up and your character grabs onto a platform.
You
So,
mean
like,
ledge climbing? Ledge grabbing?
Yeah, it's called a Scramber.
I've never heard that term. Scramber.
I've never heard that in my life.
That's like the proper term for it. Kind of like the same way most people don't know what an aglet is.
They're the little ends of your shoelaces. Their true purpose is sinister.
You've reminded me of a Phineas and Ferb episode.
No, it's a Justice League Unlimited episode.
No, the Justice League made that joke first, and then Phineas and
for
Ferb
sure.
also did an aglet joke.
It's just the Phineas and Ferb one is what's stuck in my head.
The Justice League is the one that was my...
You see, Barry the Platypus, I don't really get the true purpose of an aglet.
So I'm going to destroy them!
I'm going to
And
remove
anyone
every
who
aglet.
knows!
I'm going to remove every aglet from the Triad States area.
And like kill anyone who knows like what an aglet is, and then Terry the Platypus proceeded to have the Doom music kick in. He was like, "You're not hurting my family."
I'm coming. I'm coming. Whoa.
Don't describe anyone who can't make up their mind.
Ian, just hold my Ian. We can cheat this. We can cheat this.
You always
Throw it up to
think
me.
you can cheat it.
Throw it up to me.
Okay. So starts off with him basically dealing with a Batman villain, and then it's dealing with the attack of the Kryptonians with Zod coming down. And
so like it's doing that weird thing where it's like going back and because that happened like 30 different DC movies ago, right?
yeah, that was the first movie.
The Man of Steel movie.
Yeah.
I didn't hate the Man of Steel, funnily enough. It wasn't anything to write home about, but like wasn't.
I
The
hated it a
worst.
lot.
John went down. Someone go pick him up.
I hated it a lot, but I don't hate it as much. I still just don't like it.
All right.
I was angry when that movie came out.
Why?
I walked home angry.
Why?
Because that was not what I wanted in my superhero movie.
Well, tell me, what did you want?
get
then?
I wanted Superman.
I mean, you got Superman. And just the next step of just Superman.
There were many things in that movie. Superman was not one of them.
No, it was the Man of Steel. He finally
Joseph
put his
Stalin.
underwear under his cloak, so clearly it's a different guy.
It's not underwear if it's designed to go outside.
Look. He just put his underwear on because he's getting dressed at the speed of light. Of course, he's gonna make a mistake every now and again.
I also don't know if anyone heard my joke.
No, I didn't. Sorry.
When you said there were many things in that movie, Superman was not one of them, and Brett responded with, it was the Man of Steel. I responded with, it was Joseph Stalin.
He actually doesn't even... No one in the movie calls him Superman.
No. The word Superman is never spoken in that film. Like, they get half of it out to be a cocktease.
They treated the name Superman like Captain America saying Avengers Assemble.
Yeah.
Oh, and guess who, like, the final villain of the Flash movie is?
It's not Zod, is it?
Is
No.
it Joker?
No.
Darkseid?
No. You'll never guess it.
Mr. Mxyzptlk.
Scarecrow.
Ezra
it-
Miller as the Flash.
Wait, actual Ezra Miller?
It's evil.
They do fucking reverse flash.
Fucking
No,
stole
they-
my mom.
They did
It's
not
not
do
Reverse
Reverse
Flash,
Flash. They
it's
just
just
did
Evil
Evil Flash.
Wow.
So is it Johnny Quick?
No, it's just Ezra Miller's Flash.
That's
He is
stupid.
the hero, and he is also the villain.
That's dumb.
Because he plays his modern self and he plays his younger self, and his younger self becomes evil from them trying to change time so many times.
That's really, really dumb.
So they couldn't even use a Flash villain. They just had him play the villain himself.
They literally
Yeah, I wonder if there's
have
a
a character
Yeah,
built
I'm a-
specifically for this exact thing.
Yeah, I'm literally sitting here like, gee, I wonder if there's another speedster villain that happens to get upset when people mess with fucking time.
You see, I was also about to go and make a joke and just be like, wait, the villain was that one guy where he's just basically off his meds every time he becomes a villain, right? And all
Oh,
the
that
Flash
would have
has to
been
do is just-
great.
and all the Flash has to do is just go and be like, hey, by the way, before the end of the night, go ahead and turn yourself in and start taking your meds again. He's like, yeah, you got me, Flash. I'll go do that when I get
The
next
The
chance I
jokester.
get.
Justice League cartoons
Uh,
were
Trickster.
too good.
Trickster. I keep getting his name mixed up.
But that would only really work if they were doing Wally West. This is Barry Allen, the boring one.
It also doesn't help that both are voiced by fucking Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Look, Mark Hamill is the OG.
Okay.
Oh, he
Also,
is, for sure. He's my favorite Joker.
also because they're doing multiverse stuff, they have AI cameos of a bunch of different actors that have played Superman, Batman, and other characters through DC history.
Oh.
They have George Reeves through archival footage and some editing. George Reeves, the guy who killed himself because of Superman ruining his career and his life.
No.
So hey, let's just put him in the movie, even though this was the worst part of his whole life, being Superman. Hey, let's digitally recreate Christopher Reeve and have him in the movie.
Oh my god.
And also the girl the woman who played Supergirl. Let's just do like a whole bunch of that stuff. Let's bring in Nicolas Cage, Superman, and not tell him they were using him.
I cannot imagine that's gonna smooth over very well.
The way he found out that he has a cameo in the movie is someone watched the movie and told him.
Aren't these yours?
There's like 5 different Batman, I think. Yeah, Adam West. There's Adam West cameo in it.
But you want them.
Take a guess as to how many Flash actors they used as in archival footage or like just CG or anything.
Oh.
Take a wild guess.
Less than 0. Sorry, I'm fighting my partner right now. I sent them a text, so I was like, man, I wish I had eaten before I got on stream, and they come in
with food.
Yeah, they're giving me their food.
Oh,
my very tiny partner is giving me their food.
That's love. It's true love there.
No, you tiny motherfucker, take your food. I need help. I need an adult. I need someone to help me.
You have
right
an
now.
adult, and she's giving you food.
No, I mean, they're putting their meat in my mouth.
Oh, they're putting the meat in your mouth, hey?
Thank you, Small. Thank you for your meat that also has cheese. That is also in a stick shape. I need you to sprint back to your computer and clip that entire everything.
I mean,
They're trying to kill me with kindness. You want to try a 4-pip again?
Sure. Alright, so take a guess as to how many previous Flash actors they use for like cameo stuff.
Like actual actors or AI recreations?
Either.
All of them, I would assume?
0.
They didn't even AI artificial them in?
They AI artificialed in a random person as the Flash rather than using any of the 5 or 6 actors who've played the Flash in the past.
Who's the director on this?
Let me look. Andy Muschietti.
Well, Andy, I hope you enjoyed being a director. I don't think you're going to get that role again.
Alright. Is some of this his fault? Hell yes. But this thing has so many corporate mandates that I don't know how much control he would have had over anything. He's not even the original director.
I appreciate the clip, Small. DC has consistently had that problem. The original Suicide Squad. It was really bad, but like there were elements of a really good story in it, and as it turns out, those elements of the really good story were what it was supposed to be. And then they kept rewriting the script.
Oh, they completely recut that movie because the trailer was popular. So they recut the movie to be more like the wacky trailer.
Incredibly dumb. And then they brought in Jared fucking Leto to be a Joker, and I hate him with a burning passion.
He ended up being the lead, a role in 2 of the worst fucking superhero movies. One for each major comic franchise.
Do you know what's really funny about him being the Joker? He like sent a dead pig to one of the actors because he was getting in character for the Joker, and I'm like, dude, you're
Method
an actor,
acting
just
sucks.
fucking act.
I don't think fucking Joker does that shit.
He'd do some fucky shit, but he wouldn't just like send dead pigs to people. But like he was so unliked that like all the actors were like having parties and things when they were actively
Whoa.
him.
Bonk. There we go.
I think my head explosion procced like 3 times there.
Intruders, stop right there so I can beat you with my mace.
Yeah, that movie had so many problems.
Also, Brent, you almost did a Dr. Killinger voice there.
I was intentionally trying to do a Dr. Killinger voice.
Speaking of, super excited for that coming back.
I am. I'm still. I am a little sad that its finale is being regulated down to a movie and not like a mini series or anything like that. But I can live. I can live with that.
Yes.
If it gets a solid conclusion and it is well received, I will. Fuck it. I literally can't be mad.
You can get a lot done in a movie.
You can, but I'm in the field of thought that the best
We're
way to
missing
do
out
it-
on some stuff down there. I'm gonna go back for it. Okay, Diamantine's been purchased.
There's a grenade here. There's the grenade. Run. That sounds bad.
Well, I am the grenade now.
I hear a big boy. Whoa, I'm coming.
That's not awesome, John, where you're at.
Yeah. Sometimes my management doesn't work. I don't know
There's
whether it's a single frame or whatever, but sometimes I miss the chance to hit cooldown
Whoa, I'm
before
hurt.
I explode.
if we're not next to you, don't deep dive into the horde.
Unfortunately, I can't always see where the fuck you are.
Yeah, because you get a toughness boost by being near me.
That too, but also if you go down, we can't get to you when you're in the middle of the horde.
Yeah, but when y'all are like this, I have no clue where the hell you are. Because you're behind me.
Looking for us.
I'd love to, if there weren't people currently hitting me in the face. If I turn around to look for you, they hit me in the back, which is worse.
Because then you at least know where we are. On this bulwark, I'm cooking him. Yeah, Keckers, don't unload into him. You're wasting all of your ammo because the bulwark shield you're literally not penetrating it. I think the only thing that gets penetration is Ian's plas gun, John's.
It's not about the penetration. What happens with it is it basically eats up, like, the shields have a limited amount of stamina.
I know ours do. I think the bulwark specifically does not.
Oh, I'm down. I've been beat. Yeah, I've been cooked from behind.
Okay. Come on.
Go the fuck away
Charge!
with your trench club. This man is literally just
Wait,
beating
did
me
it
with a
seriously
fence
do
post.
the fucking thing again? You
Yeah,
were
yeah.
literally all the way up on my screen. The bar was cleared. I was done.
I'm still down. Yeah.
That is really, really frustrating. You were all the way
Oh,
up
well,
on my screen.
thank you for saying I'm super good, as we all die. That's how it happens sometimes, Hital. Yeah, sometimes it thinks that you're up and you're not. So let's get back in on it.
Yeah. On my screen, Smalls confirming you were up. You stood up. The thing finished.
Nope, never did on mine. I started standing up, but I never got the health. And I immediately just went back down.
Alright, I'm getting a drink while you're setting it up.
Oh, so yesterday, I started playing Breath of the Wild. And you want to know something interesting about Breath of the Wild?
What?
It is going to be the first Zelda game I played to completion since Link to the Past.
All right then.
Because that's what I'm planning on doing. This is Warhammer 40k Darktide. It is a multiplayer first-person shooter set in the Warhammer 40k universe, which is incredibly good. And I am playing a big boy Ogren.
In the grim darkness of the future, there's
Only war.
Mark Hamill is my favorite version of the Joker for his voice.
Yeah.
John DiMaggio.
John
Joe DiMaggio is the baseball player.
So not the one that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Bender.
Yes, just John DiMaggio.
His Joker is so good. He is
He's
the
under the regular
sinister Joker. Yes, he's the sinister Joker that people sleep on. Because his Joker is he was the one eating a bag of chips. The Black Skull's trying to recruit him, and the Joker's like, "Hey, can I get a glass of water?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." Because they're like armed to the teeth because it's the Joker. Like, well, we don't want him just killing us because he's insane. Like, sure, give him a glass of water. He takes a glass of water, smashes the glass of water, slits the guard's throat, and then takes that guard's gun and kills everyone in the room except for the Black Mask and his secretary.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie. Did you see the Choose Your Own Adventure version of that movie?
I did not.
Okay.
I'm gonna need something to wear.
On
And it really
Netflix,
looks
there is a Choose Your Own Adventure version of that film, which alters everything. It has, it has so many different endings. Yeah.
Is that the one where, what's his name? Tim? Tim was the one who died, right?
Jason.
It was Jason?
Yeah, Jason Todd.
Was that the one where he was actually crazy and was actually killing people?
That's one of the endings you can have.
I saw that. I saw a clip of that specifically.
Okay. Yeah, it is a lot of different paths this story can take, which reminds me of the old Choose Your Own Adventure books that I used to just read as a kid.
Mm-hmm. I love those. Is Ian back yet?
Yeah, I've been talking.
He said hi. He said hi once while we were having a conversation.
I said other than that, but okay.
Nah, he said more than that.
Alright, let's see. And, alright, let's do it. So yeah, what happens is, it does eat up the stamina for the shield. I've killed like bunches of bulwarks that way.
Interesting.
Yeah, it slows them down and it prevents them from being able to block. Because they can't really move forward much. It eats through their stamina and then they just have to take the hits.
I feel like there's a more efficient way to tackle them though. Because when they come out with a horde, because the time to take to like gun them down, I feel like they just get on top of us anyways, and then the horde is also on top of us.
Okay. I can focus down other stuff instead of them then.
Because when I have my flamethrower, because I think the flamethrower is one of the things that like
Passes through.
it passes through and it staggers them because the flamethrower has a really high stagger.
So I'm trying to find information on the Dragon Lord decks from Warlord Saga: The Storm, which was another really unique thing about it, in that there were certain specialty decks which you could win at tournaments, and the purpose of the decks are that you have to defend the deck.
Interesting. So like someone could win it back from you.
Yes.
That's so weird.
hmm It's like, you don't own this deck. You are just the guardian of this deck.
It's like the belt.
Yeah. And what you would need to do is you would attend tournaments, and winning tournaments would give you access to cards and stuff, which would allow you to challenge the deck holder.
I'll be right back. People have arrived home and the dogs want to meet them, so I gotta let them
Okay.
know. I'll be chilling on this wall. I'll be right back.
Yeah, this card game had so many wacky, wonky rules about how you're supposed to play it.
So when these cultists are screaming "accept the one truth," what are they talking about? Okay, sure, that's a dumb fucking thing that just happened.
What happened?
A gunner just unloaded on me, and because it's a fucking gunner, by the time I could actually move forward, I had no help. Yeah.
Alright, I'm coming.
Someone can pick me up from cover.
Oh, I'm on the other side.
Yeah. There's like a little cubby that you could use. Okay. Deckers, there's a
Doggo.
dog.
Yeah, doggo's on
Ian?
me.
Oh, Jesus.
Ian, you good?
I
Wow.
had to reload.
Yeah, that dog came out of... I saw
It
him
took
on
you
the
so
way.
long to reload. I went from full health to full dead.
Oh, wow. Oh, doggo's still in the area, so watch out.
Damn it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Things gonna blow.
Okay.
Okay, that's kind of...
Alright. Literally every time I stand up, I'm getting shot in the face.
Hey man, don't worry about donation. This is just having a good old time. But you enjoying me dying in this game is worth more than any kind of wacky
No, it doesn't.
currency
He's
nonsense.
over there by himself.
So I will say what... Oh, doggo. Alright, are we all dead?
Yeah, we're all dead.
dead.
Alright, we're all
Basically
dead.
all dead.
Alright, let's do that again, and this time win.
The game heard John step away, and it took an opportunity to fuck us.
Wait, why is it saying I'm waiting... Okay, I was waiting for it to actually end, since we're all supposed to be dead.
John was still getting eaten by a dog.
Oh, I just got,
Yeah, you did. You got disconnected.
Yeah, that's how badly I got eaten.
Nurgle actually took you home.
Alright, let's get back in there. Yeah, that was a full-on crash there. Just like old times.
Yeehaw.
Alright, let me see, because I'm supposed to be getting something popped in either tomorrow or
Hold on.
Friday.
Small, I want you to know, when you send 1,000,001 messages, it's impossible for me to actually keep track of them, because I see the latter half of your conversation. And I hear Small is now like screaming, no, 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 I'm not doing that. The ads, you can still condense messages with ads, or are you getting ads? You see, this is the problem. This is why you don't send 1,000,001 text.
Alright, I'm tracking a package.
I can't hear you. No. Well, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for 5 minutes. I'm gonna talk some shit. My service is fulfillment. Thanks, Amazon Prime.
Oh, so what do you guys think about the Actors Guild strike next week?
Oh God, that's happening too.
Well, unless they come to an agreement, that is happening next week.
This is the first I've heard of it. So the Writers Guild and the Actors Guild are currently on strike, correct?
The Writers Guild is currently on strike. The Actors Guild goes on strike next week unless they get a new contract.
So, in other words, there's going to be no creative content, so you're going to have a bunch of people just constantly butthurt about everything.
Yeah,
We
as
all
opposed
die.
to like the reason why these people are striking.
We all died.
Oh boy. Why are they so like? Is it just like payments and things like that?
Just waiting for, contracts to sign and all that other stuff.
There's an ogre in here named Meatball.
Let me check. Oh, you wanna know? I always find it odd when I realize who exactly is the head of the who's the head of SAG. Because you know who the head of SAG is, right?
No.
Fran Drescher.
Question.
Yeah.
What is the head of STAG?
The Screen Actors Guild.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Fran Drescher is the head of the Screen Actors Guild.
That's
Okay.
such a weird person to have in charge, but okay.
Yeah, when she was delivering her speech to SAG, it was just, wow, that's the leader of the Actors Guild of America. Which isn't to say she's a bad actress. It's just you don't expect the nanny.
The fucking nanny.
Yes.
You don't expect the fucking nanny to be the leader of the guild.
Yes.
The ads are over. I can see him here again. Stop sending 6,000,001 messages in one big wall of text, especially when I'm being eaten by a dog.
Especially when being eaten by a dog.
Because Small loves to give me shit for not responding to them from time to time. But they'll do this thing where they have a whole conversation while I'm trying to not die. And then I look over, and the last word I see is, and this is why the proliferation of the people is critical to the mass of the United States. I'm like, okay, I don't know how we got here. I don't have the spoons to get here. Carrying on. It's, Ian, I showed you the fucking dumb pew pew thing where it kept escalating, right? Where it was like a Reddit story time thing.
I don't think you did, actually.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to. I can't. It's actually in SFW. I can't send it through this channel because it's very explicit.
Ooh.
But it was just like something where like it started out normal enough, but then it like kept mutating with every paragraph and just became so insane that like you see the end of it, you're like, how the fuck did this start? That's how it started. How did we get to the end? Small let's see here. Let's see here. How is it a wall of text? I haven't given you shit for not paying attention since you started streaming again. Awesome, for 3 whole streams.
Hey.
Not once.
I'm trying to answer you.
I've not said a damn thing.
Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Just
It
checking
shows
my
characters
audio.
are loading.
Audio going good?
Yep, you sound
Maybe.
good.
Okay. Alright, so I am back. Let's see if I can join you guys.
I will fight you. I have a squirt bottle. Thanks. I now have video evidence of you threatening to abuse me.
Hey, Brett.
Yeah.
You totally do it in the Carrick voice.
Do what?
I will fight you. I have a squirt bottle.
Oh man, Seedle. Oh, you're just the coolest. Thank you for that.
All right. Let's go again.
All right, let's do it.
Your not saying very nice things.
All of these
I
are
want
abysmal.
I want to squirt you with a bottle.
I'm sure Small is waiting outside my door right now with a weapon of some kind.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm here trying to help, trying to weigh in on things. I clip things.
I'm here trying to help.
I brought your drink and food.
I also fed you a meat stick.
Yes, I remember being given the ultimatum of eating the meat myself or having it fed to me.
I told you I was going to feed you the meat stick. I'm having too much fun with
Oh,
this voice.
I've accepted.
Turned off the fan light.
I turned off the fan light. And yet,
Why you got a booty this small?
you gave me shit for something I haven't done in a long time.
Oh, well, you can definitely be a cool streamer. All you have to do is start streaming, and you're definitely on halfway there.
Oh, absolutely.
You could also be a crappy streamer like me.
Like me, I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my
doing
part.
My part.
I ain't doing shit.
I didn't do fucking shit.
Comb the deserts.
Summoners fell to the Heretics a long time ago.
We ain't found shit.
You're going to access the station.
I was watching a TikTok the other day.
Well, that was your
And it
first problem.
It blindsided me with something that was put into it because it was like, it was relatively long. It was like a movie clip of an animated movie I remember I really liked. And then in the middle of it, I started hearing some weird audio. I'm like, oh, it's just the thing they did so that way, you know, the algorithm doesn't automatically flag it for copyright strike.
Yeah, the same random song that plays in
No.
all the. Oh no, it wasn't that?
See, I thought that's what I was about to experience. No, what they did is they faded in a porn clip
Oh god!
in the top left corner of the TikTok.
And it slowly got
it was
larger
just
and
like-
larger.
And it sounded like, you know the fucking grapefruit meme?
No, I don't.
Ye-
I'm unaware of this grapefruit meme. I don't know if I
Ian,
want
make
to be
that
aware.
sound again, because that was the sound. That's what was.
I get the feeling, Brett, that Geckers is making I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, we're gonna have to educate Keckers, and it's
you-
gonna be fun.
All right, but
No,
first of
as
all,
in the-
let's actually try and stick together on this one.
No, as in the, I absolutely know what you're talking about, but I don't want to talk about it.
You want to talk about Angel
I
Stone?
suspect, but I'm not. But I don't think that's what it is.
Now you're gonna blindfold your man, and you're gonna have a grapefruit.
So this is 4-pip?
This is a 4-pip.
Okay.
Fucking
So maybe you shouldn't be running our head so far.
I'm not in the danger zone yet.
You're on the highway to it.
No, I'm right here.
Really?
I heard the nut.
You're usually the first person on that joke.
Which
Yeah.
of you degenerates did that?
Oh, double crush.
Double trouble.
Well, there's one less crusher in this world now.
There's
Two,
still.
because I killed the other one at the same time.
There's. Oh, John popped that. John popped that.
Pop him.
Give me your face.
Oh my god, that's a
Oh,
lot.
that's a bunch of scabs. Bunch of scabs. Bunch
All
of
right.
scabs.
I'm on scabs.
Oh, did you? I saw tentacles.
You're on fire. Why aren't you dying?
I think I'm about to disconnect.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
I
here
Think
just-
there's all of us.
Yeah, there it goes.
There we go.
We were doing good, and the mission
Yeah.
said, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
We were
that
doing good
congratulations. The
30
game
seconds
screwed
before
us.
we were done.
I was just sitting there smacking a scab mauler in the face while he was on fire, and he just wouldn't die.
Yeah.
The servers seem to be having some issues
When did this update go live?
today.
Yeah, because it wasn't there yesterday. So yeah, okay, that could be it. Let's try again.
Do we want to try again, or do we want to try a different game?
What would we want to try?
We can always go back to Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter's always there.
Thanks for the oof, Small. Oh no, that was John. Thanks for the oof, John. Hold on. Let me see what I have in our library. Wait. Okay, so
Vermintide just had
it must not be making a sound.
Vermintide had an update today too.
I don't know that I have Vermintide installed. Is the really unfortunate thing.
All right, well that'll take a little bit if you want to do that.
Yeah,
It would.
yeah, mine is not currently installed either. 7 days.
I do have 7 days. I also have Deep Rock Galactic. I have Monster Hunter still.
I have let me see. Friends versus Friends.
I also have that installed.
Deep Rock also had an update.
Yep, the new season is out.
Yeah.
Which if you've not played in a while, oh boy.
I've been playing a bit of it. I'm updating it now.
Something that would be really fun to go through if we just wanted to like constantly get annihilated is Barony.
I have no idea what Barony is.
It is a classic dungeon crawler styled after AD&D dungeons, and let me tell you, you will die a lot before you figure out how to not die.
Alright, Seedle in my chat wants to play Monster Hunter.
They want to see Monster Hunter?
You want to see Monster Hunter? It's up to you guys. Is that a thought? Or does anybody need to re-download that?
I have mine.
I have Monster Hunter.
I've got mine.
It has been a bit.
Whose soundboard is that? And tell me it's a soundboard and not...
It's a soundboard.
I was about to say, Kecker's neighbors are going crazy.
Yeah, no, that's not me this time.
Rave next door.
I need to make more sounds like that because that's one of my favorite things to do is just go and do the whole people next door just playing music really loudly and it's bleeding through the wall sound effect.
So what's the plan?
I'm loading up Monster Hunter as we speak.
Alright, same.
Monsters.
It's Monster Hunter time.
We gotta play 7 days on one of these rats.
They are getting ready to do a really big content update. So I would say we wait until that drops.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey Brett,
Yeah?
this one's for you because I know you'll enjoy it.
Alright. I unironically love that. I love that particular meme. It's just really funny to me.
Oh, here's the best one in my collection.
What's that?
I don't know. Is it coming through clearly? Or?
It's big booty bitches.
I think that one.
Yeah.
I can hear it. It's big booty bitches.
It's coming out about as clear as if it were on the other side of a wall in a very thinly insulated apartment.
Yes. Which is exactly about as clear as it should be.
Cantina music. Wow, Ian, I didn't know you lived in Mos Eisley.
Oh, want to listen to
Straight
some
outta
jizz?
Straight out of Tatooine. Oh man. The last bit of Monster Hunter I've been doing was the Monster Hunter stories.
Yes, we were talking about that before, with the difference between the hunters and the
riders.
the riders. How
It's
the riders
such a-
love their monsters.
And it's so weird Like, could you imagine the pro tag from the Monster Hunter series having to fight a rider and like how fucking terrified they would be about that? Because to the riders, all the hunters are just normal people. And then the Monster Hunter Pro Tag, because the Monster Hunter Pro Tag, like, the hunters all love the Monster Hunter Pro Tag because of how badass they are. To everyone else, they are terrifying. They should not be able to do what they do, and yet they do it every single day.
Yeah, monster hunters are insane.
But it's so... I've been enjoying it a lot. I was concerned at first because it has like this rock, paper, scissors mechanic. And I was just really concerned that like it was gonna not be awesome. Here we go. I have made the lobby. The passcode is 1234.
Hey, Brett.
Yeah. Oh God. The new Steam UI update.
Hell is this? Okay. Okay.
All right, I have sent invites.
All right, I'm gonna be coming in. You like jazz?
I heard you like jazz.
Oh, okay. I'm going back to this, and I'm reminded of losing all of my progress before.
Well, we got you back. We got you where you needed to be.
Yeah, HR 5.
I was really confused why it was so quiet, and I realized I muted my game audio.
Alright, let's go. There we go, we're popping in. So, who saw the Five Nights at Freddy's trailer?
I have not yet. It's because it's a full movie, right?
Yeah, full-on movie.
I'm sure it will do fine. I also just kind of am not super excited about the fact that it exists. Five Nights at Freddy's is one of those things I really liked it in its original conception because it was really, you know, it did it well.
Yeah.
And then it got overdone. And it's like for every one good installation into the series, there are at least 15 bad ones behind it.
There are not that many games in the franchise.
There's quite a few now.
Alright, let me take a look.
It might not be double digits worth of games, but like there's been a lot. And
the
then
Security
there's also
Breach
been...
was the last one.
Yeah, and I wish that Security Breach had gotten more love than it did. Fun fact about the guy who made Five Nights at Freddy's, he originally was an animator for Christian cartoons.
Ah.
I think either John or Keckers need to be the poster for the quest.
Okay, hand it over.
Let's hunt the monkey dragon.
Oh, this should be pretty easy. Make sure to pack antidotes. Oh boy.
There we are. Yeah, I've never played like a full Five Nights at Freddy's game.
It is a jump scare game. So if you like jump scares, it's alright. If you don't like jump scares, it's just...
It got the noise.
It's not fun. The first one was at least interesting because it was kind of like it was the first one of its kind, but then like everything else, it got the Slender Man treatment.
It became oversaturated.
Yeah, there were 6 million different clones.
Then there's the Poppy's Playtime. Looks like that looks like that'd be a lot of fun.
Is that one of those ones where it doesn't look like a horror game, but it's actually a horror game?
It looks like it's a horror game. It's set in a basically this company were building sort of like life-size toys and trying to figure.
Oh, Poppy's Playtime.
Yeah, you know the thing with like the weird daddy long legs.
Yes, I thought you said Puppy's Playtime.
Ah, okay.
I misheard you entirely because there is also another game along the same naming convention. It's like Puppy's Playtime. It looks really innocent, but it's actually like a really fucked up horror. Ian.
Yeah.
We're waiting on you.
I was going through my inventory, so ready to
Take it to church, John. The issue is how quick they were to market Poppy's Playtime. I mean, so here, I personally have no issue with things like that because here's the deal. You're making things for a public platform usually to make money. And I can't blame them for wanting to make money because you kind of need money to make more stuff in the game. Which, I mean, to be fair, they've done a pretty good job of each installation. They didn't do the Bendy's fucking
Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Bendy and the Ink Machine. That because that one sucked. What they did.
Why? What did they do?
It was microtransaction hell. Everything for the game was released in chapters, and the chapters were very, very short. They were not very long. And then they just marketed it. They got the Five Nights at Freddy's treatment, where they quantitied over qualityed it.
Hmm.
And it
I've only
ruins
seen the
experience.
physical release for it.
It's just one of those things where it's just like a lot of people critique it, and it's like
Mission accomplished.
at the end of the day, it still does have the content and quality of it, but it does harm it for it. It's like one of those things where you're mad because of what you got, but like what you got is still pretty
All right,
good.
we got a big old find.
We're not done yet.
Whoa.
Oh
Okay.
my God, we
You
got
flashed
flashbanged.
me.
Think fast, Chuckle Nuts.
I can't.
Fucker.
You know what? Here, let's blow this guy's leg down.
Hit him in the tail. Hit him in the tail. It will unironically break his neck.
Come on. All right, get your booty over here. Flamp.
Oh, the big damblage. You going to hell.
All right, we got him. Pile it on.
Oh, he moved.
Jam it in the face. Oh, that was a good one.
I like that you have a gun. You have a gun, Lance. I have a gun.
Okay, okay.
No one dies on my watch.
All right, thank
I
you for that.
packed cocaine.
All right, these breakdancing bastards.
He's not actually trying to hurt us. He's trying to dance off. Yes, one of our palicos is doing a healing song.
Yeah, buddy.
He just threw mud at me.
He threw a poison fruit at me. Be glad it was mud. Alright, I am so sick of him just whacking me like a bastard.
Alright, we got him down. Is it gonna go? Alright, come on, go.
Yep. Alright, you bitch.
Ooh, honeys.
Is that one Tekken character that's his entire moveset is just him breakdancing?
There are two. There's Eddie and Lisa. Well,
I think it's Eddie I'm thinking of.
Technically-
dude,
oh.
Jamaican dude with the dreads. Or at least
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
been in the early
Yeah, it's
games,
Eddie.
Stereotypically Jamaican.
It's a fighting game. Everyone's stereotypical.
Yeah, that's just how fighting games do. They have to fit the trope. I actually think that is a requirement for like most fighting games.
He's making a break for it.
Don't forget to sharpen your weapons.
Serpent, sharp hunter.
So, have you played Poppy's Playtime?
I did the first demo thing just for funsies because it had a really cool mechanic with the hand thing.
Yeah. The whole red and blue hands.
Yeah, I will say, Poppy's Playtime was very heavily marketed with like toys and plushes and shit. They
Okay.
have at least consistently given good content for their chapters. That is the universal thing that I have seen and heard is that people do like what they've gotten so far.
Oh. Alright, time to heal up. Yo, Flame.
Got him.
Wait, is this?
Hack, whack, slap in his face. Hey, Ian, that's what your weapon. Hit him in the tail with it. Don't hit him in the face.
What?
One's gonna die.
No, not don't worry.
Oh,
had no help.
down you went.
I was desperately trying to get out the dust of life.
It really didn't help the moment I fully stood up. He dropped his freaking fist tail on me.
Yeah, usually if you're below 75% health, you should back out and heal.
Yeah.
I'm rusty.
Alright, come on, get back over here.
Get ready.
Oh no, he's gonna come after me. Oh, what the hell?
He came first. He swears that doesn't happen every time.
God.
Oh, doing pretty good tonight, man.
We're not done yet.
It looked like the water was launching me back. It's just an optical illusion.
We have broken 1,000. Thank you for the nut, Small.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I need to do? I just need to get a nut button, and anytime someone does the nut redeem, I just actually push the button.
Like that?
Yeah,
Like that, but not as
Yeah.
quiet.
yeah.
Not.
Oh, we got a big boy. Banana boats.
You can fight the banana. I go for the mount. Monkey.
Come on. Let's break this banana.
Monkey.
Nothing personal.
He's launching his banana goo.
This banana goo.
Alright, I'm gonna
Banana lizard.
get back up to you guys.
Go.
Alright, we're...
Wait, there's apparently some magic bird flying around me.
in mango.
But you. Nope.
All right, up this way. There you are.
Walk this way.
Talk this way. So I was listening to some stuff from like the Glasgow concerts. Pretty dang good.
Yeah. I had something fun happen today.
He is a cool pupper.
Cause I've recently swapped out. So I did finance, you know, before the pandemic and during like the start of the pandemic. And of course, that whole universe went to shit. And I said, fuck it. Because that's also when I got into content creating. That's when I got into streaming and stuff.
Yeah.
And I decided that I liked streaming so much. Like, this was like before we got sitting back into like the offices and buildings. I was like, man, I really love streaming. I wish I could do this every single day instead of doing, you know, my job.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, that's when they started doing layoffs because big money firms don't know how to manage their money.
Of course not. They work month to month.
But I got into photography, and I had like my first proper gig this year, where I ended up working for the companies that do like the graduation pictures.
Yeah.
And there was a guy that I met through that, and I did my first thing through him. And he called me today to like do the reviews.
I
of the
am
pictures.
playing on PC just for like the chat.
He called me to like review the quality of the pictures, and he's like, "Oh yeah, so like normally when I get people like they'll maybe like be 20% acceptable pictures, 30% acceptable because like the baseline like you should be like 95 to 97." He's like, "Well, you were at 93% acceptable, which is crazy because I was at 94%, and this is like the guy who's been doing this for like a decade." And it was just a very fun thing to have where like the guy called to like review the stuff. I was like, "Oh yeah, actually I wouldn't have changed anything that you did. You did everything exactly like it should have been done." And there's something very satisfying of like
No notes.
you think you did a good job and then someone's like, "Oh yeah, no, that good job." That was just my story time for today.
No. When someone says, "Hey, it's good. It's perfect."
Yep. They give you the chef's kiss. I'm not trying to beat this shit out of John. I tried to cancel that like 3 times.
Oh, he's gonna grab something. There we go.
He can grab. Oh god!
He can grab these nuts.
He flashbanged.
I didn't mean to shoot the guy. It just kind of went off.
So they launch him.
Black,
There we go.
black shit.
Oh my god! I just.
So
got thrown off
Keckers,
the ledge.
are you gonna be watching the new Netflix movie that's been getting hyped up lately?
Which one would that be?
It's called Change. It's coming out on Friday, and it's gonna be. It's like the premise of it is like. So the art style looks like Arcane. And
I
want you to kind of
think I
of,
heard
like,
a little something about this.
It looks so good, and the story just seems so much fun. Like it just seems like a good, like, kid-style animated cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very excited to see it because it's very clearly aimed at kids, but I think it touches some. Really, I definitely just did someone off a cliff. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that was pretty far. Alright, how to get back up there?
That's not the best place you could have been. It's not changed. What's it called? Small.
Yeah.
Don't fight me. Don't fight me. Don't
Alright,
fight
see
me.
if I can
Run,
get back up
John.
there.
Run, John. John's tabbed out.
All right, I am on my way.
Where?
Ride like the wind.
Oh,
Brothers, we must ascend.
all right, I'm coming.
Watch and learn.
Whoop. Whoop. We're both launching poison at each other.
Last.
Oh, get the goop. Get the goops.
Am I going back here? Where the fuck is that?
Down here. You're in the completely wrong place.
Go on, come get in there.
Oh, and the loot drop came over here too.
Yeah.
It's about to be a three-way fight.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
3 men enter. 1 man leaves. 3 men enter.
Nimona is the name of the movie. That's weird.
All right, back up.
What's the name of the book?
Huh.
Because I know exactly the film.
All right, come on. Yeah. Oh man, I'm rolling through everything.
That is unfortunate. I do not have butt stench juice to scare one of these guys away.
No. Where do you think you're going?
Eyes on you. Be careful.
Come on.
You gonna do it again?
All right, good. How close is him?
We can capture him.
All right. Anybody got a trap?
Down. I got the trap down. Lead him here. Lead him here.
All right. Yeah, we got him.
I like how that made it look like I just smashed it in a way.
Oof.
Like it
All right,
went away
grab
in the
your
exact
stuff
direction I
because
was
some
swinging, and
there's
at
some
the same
pieces over
time
here.
it swung.
Oh yeah, pick up your pieces. Hurry. We got very limited time because we captured him.
Alright, pick up all the pieces.
I got my pieces. Good purpose.
That was a lot. I love this game.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can't get over that.
There are too many good games to play.
I know that you desperately do not want to fight the Covenant again,
Yeah.
but I am gonna campaign. We need to do a Rats Play Halo Infinite
I mean,
campaign.
I have Game Pass. I can just pop it in any one time.
And we should be able to cross-play regardless of what platform we're playing on, by the way.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's an Xbox game. Like, it's like actually designed for PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, Small, I see that I lost some frames for a second there. Is everything back to normal?
Yeah, I'd be down for a Halo night.
I love Halo. Halo is one of the very first games that like one of the very first shooter games that I really got into. I have played every single Halo, including 5, but 5 was so bad that I barely remember playing 5.
I think most people forget 5 exists.
Which is good too, because 5 sucks. 5 is, if you have not played through the entirety of it, play the Master Chief Collection, then go straight to Halo Infinite. Don't play 5. Trust me, just do yourself a favor. Don't do it.
5 was also marketed as a lie.
Yeah, everything about 5 sucked. Like from creation to production to rolling out the game to actually playing the game, it was bad. Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite gives me the exact same feeling I got the first time I played Halo. It is so good. The world is so alive. And what's crazy, Halo Infinite is a rush job. Halo Infinite is the scraps that we got given, and imagine how good it could have been. It's so stinking good. I cannot get over
Red
that.
streams. He is currently streaming on Twitch, and I will put his information up there.
It's twitch.tv/The Red Combine. That's TheRedCombine, and you combine those to get the red one.
The red ones go faster.
Yes, the red ones do go
Red ones
faster.
go faster, you get.
I also unfortunately just looked down at the time. We're at that 3-hour mark again.
Yeah.
I know unfortunately half the rats in our rat pack have real life things and real life people schedules. I had a very fun realization, especially like if you do a 9 to 5, and like a lot of people like 9 to 5, but that crushing routine can really suck the soul out of you.
Yeah.
I had a realization, like I knew it, but like it fully clicked for me that my 9 to 5 just doesn't exist. I exist on a like non-Euclidean time cycle, and like my middle of the week, like what everyone else's middle of the week is usually like my proper weekend. And it's a fun thing to get to have, but of course if you're trying to coordinate with people who do the normal 9 to 5.
Yeah, that can be a little hard.
A lot of hard. Oh man. Still beats the hell out of finance.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you can just like enjoy yourself with.
Yeah. The other day, one of my colleagues and I, we usually try and do a photo shoot at least once a month, just to keep us sharp and do new, different things. To kind of like how, you know, a monk goes out and does a form 1,000 times. Well, a photographer will go out and take pictures of shit until they can make it look good. And it was really cool. There is a town near us. It's now a town. It used to be a city. It's really sad what happened to it, because when industry was still based in America, it was a booming town. Like, it was a really popular town. Like, they filmed a TV show there, and like it wasn't like a small one. It was like a pretty popular one for the time. And then when they moved all the industry out of America, especially the textile industry, this town died. And I'm not even joking when I say, like they've done a pretty good job at keeping the buildings up and standing.
All right.
You go into the downtown area, there is one retail shop that is still in operation. Everything else is a husk.
All right. You've seen Cars.
Yes.
That is what Cars is about. So whenever we get people saying that like Cars is like a pointless movie, it's like, no, Cars has a message in it. That's the message of Cars.
What's really crazy is a lot of people don't realize, because like a lot of America used to have this thing, and you see it with the older generation. We're like, yeah, America's number one. We are the greatest. Not like we can be, like we are. And a lot of people, like nowadays, like people who are like millennials and down below, they're like, what do you mean? America sucks. There was a time when we were unparalleled. Like we were the leaders of everything. Like, and that's not even like propaganda. That's not even propaganda. It's bullshit. Some of it is.
It's the corporate takeover. Corporate takeover.
Yeah. When you can actually source it directly. So when Reagan is the guy who started this. Deregulation, and also he was the guy who started with the idea of trickle-down economics, which is the single most damning thing that has ever happened to our country. Oh,
all right.
God.
Here's the thing. On the street where my shop used to be, pretty much the entire street for a good couple miles down got purchased by developers, forcing us to move.
Yep.
And because of that, they're putting in like office buildings. They're putting in hotels. They're putting in expensive restaurants. They're putting in things that no one who lives in the area are going to use.
Yep. Yep.
Uh,
We had. Sorry. I keep starting. I'm gonna let you finish your.
Yeah. They have a lot of things that are basically supposed to support the arena that was built there a few years ago. There are so many expensive restaurants that they end up eating each other.
Yep.
And you'll have people who... That area is only profitable a tiny percentage of the year when the arena has specific events. Other than that, it is losing money constantly. And that's the way this stuff like this does. It raises the property values so that people can't rent things there, people can't get homes there, and they force out all of the smaller businesses, and then the thing collapses.
So people hear that, but like rarely will it click the sheer scale of like how much that price, that artificial, I want to add, price inflation is. I own the condo that I live in. Like I don't rent it. This is like, it's my house. I just have a neighbor who swaps out every 6 months below. When I bought this unit, it was $55,000. That's like the rough amount that my mortgage was. My neighbor behind me just sold their unit for $210,000. And it's not even a renovated unit, because these were built in the late 60s. That was an original, like, no different stuff unit. And they sold it for $210,000. That is insane. It's all artificial, because what happens is you have these big corporate developments that are trying to buy up property because either they want to have a corporate run rental place, they eventually want to own it so that way they can destroy it for a shopping complex, or like they just want to, you know, maximize their own profit, basically with like a physical asset stock market.
Yeah.
That exact thing that you were describing, there's a football team that our city tried to get their training facility into our place. They bought up a whole ass of land, and they were like building up all this stuff. They put out incentives to move local businesses that had like a lot of history closer to it, and a lot of these local businesses are like, I don't really want to do that. This isn't that great. Like, oh no, like we'll cover all your costs and everything. They did all that. The pandemic hit, and these local businesses that got moved into their new expensive rent place, like, hey, we're not making any money. Can you put a pause on this? And the city was like, no, fuck you.
And one, they're not going to make as much because not all the customers are going to know about the move. That stuff takes time to spread around. We still have people finding out about our move, even like 2.5 years later.
And the other fun thing is, the construction guy, and I say guy specifically because it's like one guy who's the big operator of it, he declared bankruptcy, quote unquote, and then canceled the project, which is so bad for the city because they were banking so much money and investment on this thing, all from taxpayer dollars, whilst all the taxpayers were getting actively fucked over during the pandemic. I like, sure, it like was a sore thing for a little bit. I think it's the best thing that could have happened because now we actually have other small businesses trying to like set up. But they get to set up in a nice, prettier location at a cheaper real estate market because of all this stuff that deflated. It's not great. The problem is still there, but like, golly, it's like you see how bad that can be because you lose like everything when people start the gentrification process.
Yeah, it is never good. Except for like a very specific grouping of people.
Yep. The same people who, when the stock market goes down, we never benefit from the stock market going up, but the people, when it goes down, start losing their jobs.
Yep. Alright, hold on a second, I'll be right back.
While Keckers is being right back, We're still hammering down the stream schedule, obviously. I know that I missed my Monday stream. For people past, present, and future, and everyone who watches our VODs. We are working on getting back to regular. I hope it'll be back to regular. But the unfortunate thing is, next week I'm going to be out of town for a whole week. So I will have one stream next week, and then I'll have a regular week, and then I'll be out of town for the rest of the month. So thank you everybody sticking by. Thank you for new people who might be popping by, seeing me, deciding that you like me, and wanting to stick around. Terrible idea. I have horrible ADHD. I can't focus for shit. The combine you get today will be a different combine next week. I promise you. But in that fun note of things, myself and some of my colleagues are working on other creative ventures. My friend Dr. Gnome and I have been talking about making a podcast forever, just like, because, you know, why not? We're two guys with microphones, might as well make a podcast. But we are actually getting the proper stuff set up to that. We figured out what we'd be rambling on about for an hour and a half for every episode. And now it's gonna be on the horizon. Aside from that, I was really hoping Keckers would be right back. He's not back yet. But aside from that, I think that that's all the time that we have for today. I will see everybody on... I'm gonna try and get something going. No, I'm not gonna get anything going on Friday. Maybe I'll do a fun Saturday filler thing, because I'm still also reworking my schedule to make it work with my new married life. And also just kind of the reality of, like, I don't work Euclidean time schedules. My busy week is at any point in time. But yeah. Thanks for listening to me ramble. Thanks for watching us play some fun games today, and I'll see everybody on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye, peeps. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna work out how the hell I'm gonna convert from Star Wars to GURPS.
Good luck with that.
Mm.
You probably will not.
I can probably find some way to do it. GURPS does leave things very open for you to make things.
It does.
Ugh.
It's not gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I am actually kind of tired.
Same, I'm EP.
So I will see people around Ian. Before you go to bed, you might want to do the thing that we got to do for tomorrow.
Yeah, no, that was my plan.
Yep.
I took a nap before stream, so I didn't have a chance to do it then before I made dinner. So I'm gonna be doing it before I go to bed.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I outroed my stream.
Okay.
We were getting ready to hop off. Because I am still a tired boy. But this is fun. We, hopefully Darktide will get stable again.
Yeah.
Because that was getting a little frustrating. I noticed it was doing some weird stuff.
More stable than we're used to, at least.
Yeah, we got to play.
Yeah, yeah.
We got to play for like 2 hours before it shat the bed, so that was good. But I'm gonna hop off, and I will see you rats later.
Alright, see ya. Alright, I'm gonna be swapping over and playing some Zeldas. I'm actually gonna be playing some Zelda, so I'm not quite leaving. What I'm going to be doing is swapping out the stream, so if you can come on back, just give me a moment. I'm just going to cancel it out. What-a-ba-da-ba. Oh, 50 hours long? Yeah. This is a good old game. But give me a moment, so I'm going to end the stream and then restart it with the new game and new title.